She'd been visiting my husband and me, which they'd been doing often ever since she and my dad came by, but I didn't think much of it. I just figured that they were visiting us almost every other day before the wedding because I've been living away from home for a really long time, and I guess that my dad just wanted to see me more often, which is why they were visiting us so much before the wedding. I didn't find out that it was actually my mother's idea until yesterday when I finally told my dad about my issues with my mother. Now, finally, it is the wedding day. 3 days ago, I was supposed to get married, but like I already said, I ended up in the hospital because my mother had swapped the hypoallergenic flowers I'd picked for my wedding for a bunch of pollen-heavy flowers. It triggered my asthma and I landed up in the hospital for the day, which obviously meant that I had to delay the wedding. It wasn't even just a couple of flowers, but the whole place was teeming with them, which is why it became incredibly difficult for me to even breathe there. My husband and I had visited the venue in the morning to check how the decorations were coming along, right before we went to our separate rooms in the hotel to get dressed, and they were still doing up the place, but they'd already made the floral arch and done the flowers, and I realized instantly that these were not the ones that I'd approved. As soon as I went inside, I started sneezing and coughing like crazy, and unfortunately, I'd forgotten